This may be the worst lobby I've ever played against, and let me just say I'm loving it. Alright, hey everybody. Doing another Destiny 2 PvP video today. We're going to be trying out the Cold Front. I got a nice little quick draw rampage roll here. A lot of range on it. Just going to see how it pairs with my bow and the Peacekeepers. I'm rocking Arc Titan just for fun. I like the extra melee lunge you get with the bow shot on that knockout hit, and just kind of wanted to play this Cold Front a little bit. A lot of range, but the recoil could be pretty nasty, so this might not really be the god roll. You might want to get something that can help you. I have not played Trials this weekend. I've seen some people complaining about the depth weapons already, them not being different enough, them not having really any use to get. That hit registration felt good right there. I have not played, so obviously I don't have them yet. I think the Adept Astral will definitely be pretty hunted. I know you can get a range mod, so those comboed together might mean something for the shotgun meta, but I honestly don't think it'll be that much of a difference between God Roll and that. I think the main thing with that combo is you can run Assault Mag and not really lose out on too much. But I don't know. I think I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and as I've gotten older and not played Destiny as serious, I've kind of faded away from like super competitive Destiny. I would go flawless pretty regularly in D1, and then ever since D2 came out, even with the old trials, I just couldn't really do it anymore, and I just kind of slowly faded from the playlist. Which, I mean, I probably got worse. It wasn't like the game's fault or anything, but I kind of see the way a lot of more casual players feel about it, I think, now. And I think in Destiny 2, in the environment and the cheaters and the way to appeal to maybe a bigger player base, you might want to stray away from the 7 wins in a row. And I think that will be controversial. I don't think people who think it's really hard to go flawless will like that. I don't really know why they wouldn't though. I think that is such a weird side of the game, the trials carries and recovs. And I know that some people like make their money off of that, which it's kind of maybe not the best community to be really focusing on and giving a lot of attention to. But I could be wrong. Having this like underground community that is profiting without really Bungie getting much out of it. Like, I don't know if they care that much. Like, if they actually deleted that entire section. And I really don't know if it would be that good for the game, though. I don't know the repercussions. You maybe could do, like, keep flawless, but maybe give more chances for rewards for just normally playing, like kind of like random drops, but like the 3, 5, 7 wins are somehow different or somehow better. Like maybe for 3, 5, 7 wins you get some kind of like Deepstone Crypt, Spoils of Conquest, chest. Azcross actually was talking about something like that. But maybe you just make those like tokens or currency only drop at those 3, 5, 7 wins. So, you know, people who are actually progressing, not just people who are going for random drops, can be getting something more specific or maybe even better. Um, I think that could be interesting, but they really need to figure out their like adept loot. I think that's their main problem right now is adept loot. Like no one cares, and pretty much you have to have a reason why like casuals would want to. I mean, this just all goes back to like how much does Bungie care about this like underbelly of like maybe like people associate it with toxicity and stuff like that, but I know it's not all bad, and it does help creators kind of get a start when they're more PvP focused. And I don't think that's bad. I think actually that's really good. And I think there's a lot of people who do free trials, carries and stuff that owe a lot of their popularity to that. This may be the worst lobby I've ever played against, and let me just say I'm loving it. Somehow it's close, which is even better. I just wanted to throw that out there really quick, as I probably piss off a lot of PvP watchers. I feel like this season, especially, I've really kind of faded away from like thinking of myself as a PvPer and maybe more of a PvEer. Like I just really like this new raid. I think that's mainly it, and I actually don't mind like Stasis Crucible. So it's like it's not that Crucible got worse or anything for me, but I think PvE just got better. With like the reward structure in PvE now, it's like, why would I ever waste that much time in PvP, like trials wise, for like loot? I mean, that's like kind of what this game boils down to. Maybe new trials weapons will help alleviate some of this pain, but I really don't think that'll help. My main motivation for playing trials now is just getting one of every piece of the armor set, so I'll be ready for Transmog. So I mean, like this week I have chests for all of them, so I really don't feel like doing it. I might do it a little bit, but it'll be just for fun with like friends. I just don't know if Destiny PvP is fun enough for the average player base to like expect these people to go in and just get absolutely destroyed for like 10 games, I think, just to get their bounty done. And like there's not enough of those people to get the medium level people. So that's kind of like what the problem is that you're trying to solve. And I think if moving away from a 7-win flawless goal system is a good way to do it. Like maybe you have 7 wins still, 7-win flawless system, but you have, just win 3 total games or lose 10 total games and you get a drop every time. Like something that's not just a bounty for the 3-win reward every week, like something that you can kind of farm even if you're not the best. I think farmability for lesser skill people is where they should start for sure. But I think ultimately what could definitely help the mode a lot is re-looking at how the game's structured completely. Like, I know it's how it started is, I'm surprised you went after me. How it started was the 7-win ticket and all that, but back then it was purely random matchmaking, and I think it really felt accessible. Like I know bad players that would just grind it out in the hopes of getting that lucky 7 games in a row. Nice shot. That like just other bad players, and like it was a motivation to play even if you're bad. Is like there was a chance actually. But with the win or card-based matchmaking, it made it a lot harder, and that's when I kind of stopped going flawless personally, and that's when I stopped playing trials really. Like instead of, you know, just playing it for a while and eventually getting a good streak together, I just kind of always started losing at game 6. I mean, it's just like really good people were playing, and I wasn't that good. Wow, 42. My team hit 44. Maybe the worst lobby I've ever been in. This is a bit of a ramble. I think I didn't really get out what I wanted to say. In summary, I think Trials is addicted to this tradition of a 7-win card being the only way for it to function. Like Trials of the 9 even was like that, and that was its revamped, you know, like new idea. And I think Trials of Osiris this time around is really just copy and paste. They tried to hype it up, but all they did was, you know, copy the end of Trials and made the loot system worse. So I really hope they do another pass on it, but I could see them not. Like, it doesn't have that big player base that they want to see, and the way they're attacking it right now doesn't feel right. Like, adding flawless rewards before giving bad players an incentive to play just doesn't, it doesn't seem like the right thing to go after, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think. I think it's a really complicated topic, and I'm sure Bungie had like hours and hours of conversation about like what they should do, and they came to the conclusion of just doing the same thing they did before. So maybe they play tested, maybe they thought about this and decided against changing it. But I think there's better ways, and I think shedding the 7-win as the a 7-win straight as like the only way to get flawless. I mean, like that part can stay. I think the 3-5-7 card-based matchmaking could change. I don't know. Something more robust than a 1 bounty for the 3-win reward a week for bad players is, I think, is a better thing to target in the moment than what they're looking at. But yeah, let me know what you think. That was a crazy game. A lot of fun with LeMonarque. Cold Front did actually really good. The registration felt amazing on it, actually. The range, maybe, was the ticket. Stability is just actually tanked on this roll, and it still didn't kick too hard. This was mouse and keyboard, but this SMG last time it came around was like unusable for me. So I don't know. Give it a try if you get a really good range roll. I'm surprised how much I was enjoying that. Please leave a like if you liked the video, and subscribe if you like this content or are interested in my fashion content every Friday. And I'll see you in this next one. See ya.